versus saying, man, I just can't do that. So you limit this box. So your box becomes so small of things you can do. My box wasn't even a box. It was a fucking little pinhole. And then, through examining myself, getting some willpower, some courage, it became bigger than this table. But that's what we all do. That's why I wanted to come here today and talk to you about real shit. Not no fucking like hacks. There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you. You take that hot, warm shower, first thing that comes to your fucking mind is, why the fuck did I quit? So what keeps me going? I've quit several things. I know what's on the back end of fucking quitting. It's a lifetime of thinking about, why the fuck did I do that? And I ain't fucking doing that no more. Figure out how to get around it, through it, above it, climb over it. So those limits, I'm always, that's what I said, I taught myself how to fail. I'm always skirting on that like limit of like, okay, I'm there. Okay, I failed. But I was right there. What did I miss? What the fuck did I miss? Oh, that's what I fucking missed. And then it happens. Who's gonna carry the boats? I know what it feels like to be alone, with no motivation, no drive, no passion. And what has to come out of your fucking soul in the darkest of times is what you just did right there. So that's what I do. I know exactly what it feels like to be lost, to want to quit every day of your life. For the first 20-some years of my life, it was just darkness. But if you are able to get up every morning, have no passion, no drive, no motivation, no shit, and still get up with that kind of fire, you will be successful in life. I guarantee you that. I keep it real. I'm not superhuman. I'm definitely not Superman. So when I talk to you all, understand these are the things that I had to tell myself. And that's kind of what created me. I had to imagine a false reality. Think about this though. My favorite meal was chocolate milkshakes with chocolate donuts. I didn't run, and I was afraid of water, and I was 300 pounds. And I have a pipe dream of going to go be a Navy SEAL. Every morning I woke up, I wanted to quit. During
IT
runs,
enters. Let's modernize your.
During my diet, I quit. During swims, I quit. And all I thought about was, what if I can pull off a fucking miracle? What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be? And just me talking about that, I have the hair going up on my arms. Because it makes me just like, what if?
What's my confidence? My cocaine, my heart desire, give me nothingness. I know they're tired, cause you give me ginger, all day 10 minutes. You're my true lover, my mommy water, give me stones on the shelf on my neck. I stop drinking, babe. The cloud under hits me for leaving. It's like that indica, it tastes sativa. Anytime that I smoke, the scales been looking like white materials. They say this on top, if I see it, can't find. How I feel inside, I won't let you know. I am super high, I can't feel my eyes. They say love is blind, but I can't see you. Oh, yeah, the fantasy, the fantasy, the fantasy, the fantasy, the fantasy, the fantasy.
What'd I tell you, mother suckers? All you guys looking for sells this week. Told you. All you guys looking for sells this week, man. Piss me off sometimes. All you guys, why are you looking for buys? Why are you looking for buys? Why isn't it sells? Head and shoulders. Isn't there wars going on? Like, I've been looking for buys for a reason. Been saying. Oh, $8,000 right now. I've been saying buys. Fucking told you guys. I've been saying all week. The only trades I've been looking for was buys, and I did say if it breaks above 25, I did say if it takes these highs out, break a structure, pull back, like so many things I said that it didn't happen the day I said it, but you guys asked me what's take profit. And it's like tomorrow, you know, like if you understand the dynamic of the market and you're catching the right entries or trades or you have the right bias, you catch up. You know, I've been trying for buys. I've been literally trying for buys since, like Friday. Since Friday. Remember that L we took on Friday and I went for the range since Monday? Like I've been literally looking for buys. I've been saying I'm closing right now. I'm up 5,500. I've been saying, and I withdrew. If it's Thursday, if you haven't if you haven't got any trades yet, chill. Like I withdrew last night as well. Told you guys. I told you guys. I told you. I literally withdrew last night. You want to see withdrawals? Here. Look how much I withdraw. Check the dates. I withdrew last night. 2,143. Withdrew the night before. 5,500. Withdrew $410. And then there's last week. So just in the last week, what I've withdrawn. All approved, as you can see. As you can see, November was a good time. I mean, if you're don't chase trades right now. Wait, like if you're looking for buys, now it's not. It's like don't look for buys right now after prices move like $50. Fucking chill. Don't be buying like buy low, sell high. You know, like don't buy high. You know, you're gonna buy high. Chill the fuck out. If you're looking for buys right now, I would chill. I just closed buys. Chill out, nah, just chill, yo. Buy low, sell high. You don't want to buy high right now. You might be chill. Price just moved like $50, you know? Like $30 in the night. Chill on that. Give it a chill pill. Maybe if it dumps down like to the 30s, like maybe there's an entry to find, but here, after it just moved like $30-$40, tricky situation, but it still could go up till tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday. That doesn't mean the sales don't have to happen today. Sales could happen tomorrow. Still Thursday. I wouldn't even be so aggressive on sells as of yet. Because the market's going up the market's going up for a reason. Like the market's just not randomly going up. If you're looking at gold, yeah, you know where that's going. Probably Solana or dog with hat. Sui. I've been buying Sui all month. I got a good amount now. Pretty good amount because I started buying at 88 cents. I got a good amount of Sui. If you're in my inner circle, told you I was buying that at I bought like $20,000 worth. I told you guys in inner circle. Crypto might rip soon. April might go up in April. Everyone's speculating. Sui, I've been buying Sui. I did talk about that in my inner circle. If you're in my inner circle, you have access to a different Discord. I have been telling you guys, fucking buys since Saturday. If you're in my inner circle, still organizing a lot of things because the inner circle started in March. There's still a lot to organize, but still a lot of stuff. I'm going to organize all this differently soon. It's going to be different soon. Yeah, there's over 200, almost like 250 people that took action. In 2 months, I'm going to raise the price, probably double the price, to be honest, because in 2 months, it's going to look completely different. So anyone who paid the price now that they paid isn't going to have to pay double the price later. If you got on board, but just know I am going to raise the prices later, probably double to triple the price that it is now, because if you guys see the future, if you guys were to see like the future website and everything is gonna come, it's gonna be worth the price. I know it is. I know what value's coming and how much I've invested into it alone, like over $50,000 alone. So USD. So like a lot of time's gone into it, a lot of time's going into it, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff in the future. So that's why it's lifetime price. If you want to be a part of my inner circle, but probably in May, I'm gonna about double the prices, because by then there's gonna just be a lot of things, and getting used to new routine right now. Soon gonna be more signals. I'm making a signals app, by the way. I've been just telling you guys, like, when I'm, like, I literally said yesterday I'm buying. if you're in the chat, I said yesterday I'm buying gold right now. If I see something, sometimes I don't send a signal like ahead of time, because sometimes I'm not even on the chart, and I get on the chart and I'm like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh shit, we got a signal here. Or sometimes I get on the chart, I'm like, there's nothing, and then I'm not on the chart, but I look at price, I'm like, oh snap, price just dropped $30. There might be a signal here. So it's like, that's like, signals sometimes could be like in moments where it's like the market does something, the price is delivered a certain way. I don't think it's gonna melt, but it's just like, you don't want to buy here after, you know, like it'll probably drop, to be honest. Yeah, like maybe down to like 39, 30, like down here. It did take out this high, which is significant. I did say Saturday. Man, I didn't put the charts. I think I put it in school, but Saturday, we were talking about Saturday and Sunday about getting above that 25. I kept talking about, like, if there it is. I kept talking about this. I put this in my inner circle. I obviously did say the sells too. I did say the sells could work, but you don't go to a chart. You don't go to a chart every day and look for a setup based on how much money you want to make. I saw some of your guys' charts and you had like targets down to here and here for sells this week. And it's like you're looking for a home run that's not even there. Like how many times are you going to go up at bat and hit a home run, right? Like, you're better off looking for a 1-to-1 trade than trying to go for a trade based on how much money you want to make. You're better off looking for 1-to-1 trades. You're going to hit those more consistently than looking for a 10-to-1 or a 5-to-1. That's not going to be there. You'll be more profitable just going for 1-to-1 trades consistently, because boom, they're done. That's it. Profit. Even if you lose, you're going to win more. You're going to win more trades catching 1-to-1 or 2-to-1. Your win rate's going to be higher. You're going to have a higher win rate. You just got to know how to lose. Maybe the few that you lose. If you're looking for 1-to-1 risk to reward, your chances are more likely to win trades, right? Obviously, the ratio is not attractive, but you have to learn how to reverse engineer in trading some things. Like, you might want certain type of trades, but sometimes reverse engineering will give you better ability to hold them. You broke that high, so that's significant. There's this high here that broke to the left, so that's somewhat significant. So either like this high holds here, or you get a deeper retracement. This high either just holds, or you get a deeper retracement down, maybe to like this area where we left, where we broke out of those. Like, that's what I see right now. You're either gonna maybe hold the high, break a structure, or get a deeper retracement down to like the 30s, maybe the 30, 35 area, around there, 38 even, I could see. That would be what I see for this morning. Maybe this high holds, which is closer, or here. I did say even the other day, like I haven't been streaming a lot because I'm organizing a lot of things right now. But I even did say, man, like we were in buys the other night, and I was like, watch. But last stream, I think we caught a buy, we got out. It was a good trade. Well, I actually got off and held, and then got out. But I did say with those buys we caught live, we were streaming. I did say, oh, watch guys, these buys are probably just gonna go up into all-time high, keep going up this week. Like, everyone that's looking for sells this week is gonna be wrong, and I'm gonna be right. But I told you guys, like, there's a reason I'm looking for buys still. The market's in an uptrend. If you're looking at gold, like, if you're looking at gold the last couple months, like, why is it going up? It's going against my strategy. You're just not following the trend. Gold's in an uptrend. Technically it is. Like, we could look at the chart and be like, this thing's in an uptrend, right? But why is it in an uptrend is more important, right? Why is this gold? Everything's dumping, but gold's pumping. Gold just keeps going up, right? We keep talking about that. I've been talking about that since January, how there's uncertainty in the world. We're living in unprecedented times, right? Times of uncertainty, right? Different volatility, different things to adapt to as well. Like short term, maybe scalping that high, but a deeper retracement, could be expected this morning. Maybe there's buys after the deeper retracement. But at this point, if you're looking at a week like this, it's like, and you're like, okay, if you didn't catch any buys, you got lessons to learn. It's not where I got to find the next trade. Because it's Thursday, and a trader like me has withdrawn 5,500, 2,000, so it's like $7,000 or whatever there. And I still have money in the account. I'm probably, might try to see if I make a couple $100 more today, add on to the balance, and then withdraw the rest. A trader like me right now is like capitalized on what the week's already done and not looking at what, so much what the next trade is. It's patience now sitting on my hands because the job's done. Job's done. Could have held some trades longer, could have made way more money this week. Just closed some other trades on my other account. So if you're looking at the market like this, like if you look at the market like now, oh my gosh, gold's going up, I gotta catch buys. You miss the buys, right? You miss the buys if you didn't catch the buys, right? Take profits. Your take profits should have been hit, or closed entries. Like, that's why it's let your winners run. Maybe sometimes letting one winning trade run could add up more than taking 10 trades or new random trades, right? So you don't want to be coming into a Thursday with a market that's moved like this, with so many good buying opportunities this week. Like, I called out a few live, and in my inner circle I did say I was buying the other day and yesterday in the group chat we have on Discord. It was like afternoon, and I wrote getting him by. I literally just was like, I was probably sitting on the toilet, to be honest. Yeah. I think it was in the afternoon yesterday, but I did write yesterday, buying gold, setting up. And like, you guys always ask me, like, where's TP? Where's TP? Where's TP? Where's TP? And it's like, where do you want to put your, look at the chart. Like, 20, do you want to look for 20 pips? Look for 50 pips? Like, where's TP? It's like, if depending on how long I want to hold this trade, and if I want to go break, like, look at the dynamic of the market. There's so many different TPs. Like, I'm not always looking at what you guys are asking because I'm just holding my trades, not looking at the charts. I'm just, okay, I got my analysis. I think the gold's going to go up. I'm buying. I'm not always looking at, Evan, do you think it's a sell now? Evan, do you think it's a buy now? Evan, what about here? Because I'm just holding my trade. Realistically. Like, I'm just like, because if it's like, if I have tunnel vision on something and then, hey, do you think it's a sell now? Do you think it's a buy now? Is there TP here? Is this a good TP? It's like, so many questions that don't need to get asked. Just watch the market. Let the market tell you, right? Like, watch the candles. Be patient. Watch for the, like, be patient. Like, you get in a trade, it goes 20 pips up. Where do we put our take profit? Where do we put it? Chill. Like, I don't know. The market just moved 20 pips. Like, let's watch it and see if it's worth hold. Like, you gotta chill, right? Like, it's like, because if you're sitting there like, oh my gosh, it moved. You're gonna miss the bigger move. You're gonna miss the bigger trade. You know? If you're just constantly watching it. Oh my gosh, it's red. Oh my gosh, it's blue. Oh my gosh, I was up $50. Now I'm down 20. I don't even notice those moments where I'm down $3,000, $4,000, $2,000. I don't even see those drawdowns. I don't even see my worst drawdowns sometimes because I'm just holding my position, letting it breathe. I lose, on to the next trade. But you should, like, sometimes it's confusing when you're a trader and you got, like, you're in buys and then 10 people message you like, do you think it's a sell? Are we sell? And I'm like, sells. Why are you guys looking for sells down here? After, like, you guys are all looking for sells after the market's corrected, right? Smart, right? I told you guys. I did tell you guys since Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Like, some of you guys are looking for sells down here. Look where, like, now you look at it and you're like, damn, I'm looking for sells at a support. Meanwhile, I'm over here buying every time it gets there. Tapping my MP5 with 0.05, 0.05, 0.05, 0.05, 0.05, 0.05. At one point, I had like 30 entries. Like, scattered. Even last night, there's a lot of things I teach. If you were watching the market, if you're watching, some keyword watching, there's accumulation right here yesterday. Around the same time as the market's been accumulating. Right in here, there's a whole accumulation phase. So if you're here yesterday looking at this, like, yesterday you should be looking at this as like, I see accumulation here. It's like, so why would I sell? Right? You should be looking at this like there's accumulation here, clearly, right? Lows, breaks the structures higher, sweeps the lows, BOS is higher. Right here is where you could have been looking at this like, okay, we're breaking up. Okay, we're clearly breaking up, right? Like, we're shifting up. Structure's going up, right? Maybe you have a setup here. Maybe last scalping setup. If this would be a more aggressive, shallow retracement, it could break this. So you have, if you're looking for, you know, two possible entries or one, like, there could be two possible setups, like a recovery setup. So someone messaged me on Instagram, like, I took like an hour last night to go through my DMs on Instagram and Discord. If you message me on Discord, I've messaged everyone back. Some of you guys have your settings on that maybe you didn't see my messages, because I messaged like 700 people. Some people gotta look at their DMs because you might miss my response. I messaged a lot of people. Yesterday I answered a lot of Instagram DMs. I'll do the same today, probably tonight. But someone messaged me. I noticed a message I got last night. Maybe I can find it. Here it is. Hey Evan, could you briefly explain your trading strategy to me and what you focus on? I'm like, there's just really, I wrote hey, and I put their name, like, there's no simple way to explain my strategy because it's not just one thing or one strategy. It's not just, oh, A, B, C, step 1, 2, 3. That's so cliche. That's so amateur. Like, oh, 1, 2, 3, we do this every time. You're going to miss so many setups and so many different dynamics of the market if you just have a strategy. It's good to have a strategy, a plan your trades, but it's good to know a basket of different informations. And the information's in the market, right? There's a dynamic of things we focus on, right? So it's like we consider multiple factors and we use different approaches to analyze the market because the market is delivered, price is delivered in different ways at different times, different situations, and different things are going to occur. And it's based on what you can read. Right? What you're able to react to sometimes, right? So there's different approaches to analyze the market. It's a combination of techniques that I teach and explain in depth, right? It's the best way to learn is by learning everything, right? For me, there's a lot of things. There's no simple, it's a combination of price action, support resistance, candlesticks, whole numbers, market structure, like indicators, timing periods, right? Some things for scalping, some things for like swing trading. Like there's a big factor of things that we focus on, right? That's gonna be my next boot camp for Inner Circle. We're working on a part. It's called again things we focus on. I've always done that. I've done things we focus on. I've done since for years. So there's another boot camp coming, like probably May or probably June, I'd say, probably for the summertime. It's gonna call things we focus on. There's a lot of things coming because I can't just go like look how much I stream. There's no really going over all the time just one simple thing. Like there's different dynamics like of the market. There's so many different things. Like if you want to be a seller, you sell on higher highs. When you get higher highs, sell when there's a higher high made. If you want to be a seller in different dynamics, you're looking for a high. Market takes out the high, you sell. Like I've been only looking for buys because of the dynamic of the market. Look right there. I could have took a buy, but I'm talking too much. Maybe so, like literally, I would have been done for the day. I would have went back to bed. I would have been done for the day right there. Would have made $500 at least, real quick. Would have been done for the day. You know, I'll take $500. I could have made $500 right there. Fuck. Or at least 350 USD, real, because how much pips did that move? Yeah, like I probably would have, yeah. Yeah, you have a BOS on that high there to the left. Break a structure right there. Might hold above that. I had a good week though. This is on one of my accounts. November I did good. Where did that go? Oh yeah. Close withdraw. No, what I remember it was. This was last, you can see the dates, 0326, 0327, son. Buy some altcoins, throw it in a crypto, 10x it. Throw it in a crypto, get a 5x. Throw it in something, get a 5x, you know? See which coin it's going into. You know? You withdraw the profits. You put it into the right coin, you get a 5x, you get a 10x, boom. Now it's 50K. Now it's 30K, 40K, 50K. And then it's Rolex. No, I'm kidding. And then it's Bitcoin. Could have had a quick little pip and dip there, maybe. You know, that high, like, that's just called like you have a break of structure because it's above here. Technically, it could stay and maintain bullish above that high. I did tell y'all though all week. You know, a lot of you guys were looking for sells, kind of confusing me sometimes. I was like, everyone's looking for sells, man. Like, I noticed like most people are looking for sells this week. Notice that how most people are looking for sells this week because I streamed not every day, but good amount. Deep, still like streamed enough to see, and I did some inner circle stuff on the weekend. I could see the world of trading. After 10 years, you could see what the masses are viewing. And I'm not always right, but I'm not always right, but I'm usually right more than wrong. I'll humbly say that. Like, I'm good at what I do. Been doing it for a fucking long time. I should, if I wasn't good at what I did, and if I didn't make money at what I did by now, I'd be fucking like, I'd be disappointed in myself. I have high standards. Remember, like, I made my first 6 figures at 20, so $1 million at like 23. Thank you, XRP and Ethereum and Bitcoin. That's all I see this morning, guys. It's pretty plain and simple. I mean, you could look for reactions here. Maybe like it reacts off of this area. It's at 50 right now. Maybe it holds the 50. That's a prime number. Or deeper retracement. This is a shallow retracement above that high to the left. Break a structure. I saved some of you guys this week. I know I did. Some of you guys were selling down there. I don't even have a lot of money in my account anymore because I just withdrew decent amount this week so far. That's how I like to play it at this point. If it's Thursday and I've been on a roll the last couple of weeks. If it's a Thursday and I've made, the profit could have been more, but I also look at like how much I put in the account. It's like, all right, don't want to get greedy. Told y'all, mother suckers. That's why it's gonna be a long year. It's March. Like, you guys gotta not get ahead of yourself too in the market and ahead of me. Like, try not to get ahead of me. Like, just notice how patient I'm being these days. Like, there'll be months where it's adapting, it's toning things out, getting with rhythm with the market. Like, your job is longevity, right? You can see what I do, obviously, but I have experience. I have risk tolerance as well, right? I have experience and risk tolerance. So, like, I could trade as much as I want, and, but those days, they come. Like, sometimes more frequent, sometimes it's less is more. It's longevity in this market as well. When I say patience, there's 2 types of patience. There's patience for waiting for your setups, and then there's patience for holding your trades. Some of you guys some of you guys lack both. Some of you guys might lack one more than the other, but there's 2 types of patience when it comes down to it. There's obviously waiting for trades, but then there's also the types of patience when you're inside of a trade. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have maybe a scalping setup around that yellow zone. If not, I would say deep retracement. Maybe find some buys. The tariffs. There's tariffs news last night. So when I saw that, and I was at the gym, what was it? The other day? There's a buy. Like, I was like, when was I at the gym? And I saw the Ukraine-Russia situation. So you guys see that video that's going around with the whole morning routine shit? Like, unless you have $1 million, like, don't be doing no morning routine like that and making videos like that. What was it with that water and the banana? You guys ripped. That's how I'm trying to get. Maybe not as big, because I'm 155 pounds right now. Fuck. Trying to get ripped like that, motherfucker. I get ripped like that, man, yo. Not as big though, that D's. I'm too skinny now. One day, I'm 155 right now. I was 210 pounds. Fuck. So I like 155 because when I was 210, I'm fast right now. And somehow I was still like a little fast then. I don't know how. Probably because I used to play hockey for 12 years. So I kept something. I kept something in the legs. But yeah, don't be making no routine videos unless you like that. Unless you have $1 million. Seriously. Otherwise, just get to the skill set. Like you can make, like there's being a trader, and then there's people making videos about, you know, the process of it too. Like I go look at my Facebook when I started trading. I wasn't spending my time making reels. I'm doing that stuff nowadays. I'm doing YouTube now. I'm doing reels now. I'm making videos after 10 years. I'm doing that stuff now. I have my own YouTube channel. I have my reels. I didn't start making reels, start making videos and trying to educate others. I wanted to gain the skill set myself, right? So, yeah, you might be wasting fucking time if you're like one of these people trying to make reels, trying to be a content creator. And yeah, grow your brand. That's great in this day and age. But the skill set's what's going to pay you in trading. Like this. If you want this, focus on the skill set. Right? Yeah, you can try to motivate people and do all that stuff. That's always been my inspiration in life, is to motivate and try to level up knowledge, wisdom, some way, anyone around me. I think I've always done that. Fuck. I got many different examples, but we'll save that for another day. Anyone around me, knowledge-wise, information-wise, I've always shared information with others. Man, I've given advice to people that are 20 years older than me that are like, damn, bro. They've been like, damn, bro. Like, how are you 20 years younger than me telling me this? And I never learned this in my life. On a lot of things. But if you're, you know, like your routine is, what's my routine? Well, think about it. I gotta be staying on top of the world. A missile goes off in Ukraine. Fuck, gold. I gotta watch gold. Like, I don't have time to fucking fool around, really. Like, what if something happens? Tariffs news comes out. Like, I don't have time to fucking do these little meditate for 30 minutes, like, post about it. Like, no, like, my routine is staying on top of the market, staying on top of the charts, right? Like, something happens in the world. There's a crisis that goes off. I gotta know about it and be on it. Not figure out 2 days later, 3 days later, like, oh, why did gold go up? Oh, well, there was a strike in Ukraine the other day, right? 2 days ago. Why did gold just rip up this week? I even have a text message with my friend. Like, me and my friend Christian were texting, and I was literally like, I texted, what day was this? This is 2 days ago. Talking about Bali, we're gonna go to Bali. Actually, I don't want Bali. Yeah, like literally 1:30 in the morning. So this would have been Tuesday going into Tuesday. So this was Tuesday. Literally texting my friend, like literally, and I even wrote, like, I even put in here. Why do you guys think I put this with the eyeballs? It's like, hint, 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 hint. Like, if you're like 2 days later, like, if 2 days later, you're like, why is gold going up? Maybe because, like, fucking what's going on in the world. So if you're not paying attention to things, you're not gonna pay attention. You know, you gotta pay attention so you can get paid. Right? Saw the other day, I'm in the gym working out. So look, I'm in the gym focusing on something, and look at that. Isn't that my life? That's my life, literally. Like, The news finds me. I'm in the gym, and I'm like, this happens when I'm at the gym working out. I see it on the TV at the gym because we have TVs in our gym. Shangri-La, you know, some nice TVs in there. So they're always playing the news. See this? I'm like, I'm holding gold buys. Sweet. I'm like, I see this. I'm like, I'm holding. See this whole thing on the news the other day. So yeah, if your morning routine, like, you got to get to the point where you're fast, adaptable, and rhythm like I am, because I could be anywhere and just find news now. Like I could be on the toilet. I could be chilling down. Like I went to the toilet first. I could have started in the sauna or anywhere else, but started with the toilet. But yeah, like morning routine. You know, you see these videos, so you might see these successful people online, successful people who are already successful, making these videos of, you know, it looks good. Morning routine, 4 a.m., wake up, read the book, write down, maybe do a cold plunge, meditate, this, that. One, you know how long it probably took them to make that damn video? Right? Two, like, that's the thing, like, my routine is keeping up with the charts, spending time on the charts. Because, like I said, a missile goes off, and Ukraine, Russia, somewhere in the world, or they're talking about ceasefire, they're talking about all these tariffs news, all this uncertainty. I don't want to figure out tomorrow. I don't want to figure out today. I want to figure out when it's happening, right? So I gotta be paying attention. I gotta be on that. So if you're too worried about showing the world what you're doing, because that's the thing, like, we live in a day and age where social media has destroyed reality of the world. So, like, if you're living in a day and age where you're watching others and you're like, I gotta do that to get this, like, no, you just gotta get good at something. There's no hacks. There's no little morning routine. Like, if meditating 30 minutes makes you feel better before doing shit, then yeah, that's good. If, you know, like, all that stuff, like, because I see a bunch of videos, people make videos online, but there are people who aren't even at a trading level of, like, success. Maybe they've just been trading for a year or two. 2 years, and they haven't withdrawn even what I've withdrawn in this past couple months and years, right? But they're type, like, so that's the thing. You live in a world where there's a large minority of people that look successful, that are giving you successful advice, but they're just recycling it from someone like me or someone who's been in the game, right? Or with something they found online. It's what I do to create a lot of my content, recycle stuff too, but I'm at the level now where I have time to do it, right? I wouldn't be making content and doing what I'm doing if I didn't fucking know how to trade already and could not withdraw what I can withdraw every week, every month if I want to. So it's the skills that pay your bills at the end of the day, but you also, if you have visions for yourself, like growing brand, making stuff, inspiring people, that's always good. But don't go backwards. Don't try to be like, there's so many people who look successful online that, trust me, I've been in the game for 10 years, so I know a lot of people. I've had some deep talks with people. I'm Dr. Phil. I'm people's Dr. Phil. I'm like Dr. Phil for some people. I give him advice. I'll tell you stuff you might not want to hear, though. So I won't sugarcoat shit. Ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. It looks like buys, to be honest. Maybe some of you guys are getting in. It looks like buys. That's my analysis for the day. Like, I have a baby account. I have like $1,200 left in the account. So I'm just gonna go like full port that probably for the day. Full send it. I mean, if I lose $1,200, it's like, that's still technically profit. It's not smart. That's what I see. Like, it's pretty standard. There's a high here, break a structure. It's like what happened here with these. So, an inner circle, I told you guys this, an inner circle. So, I somehow, you know, I could predict the future in many ways. If I spent enough time with you, if I met someone for like 2 years, I could, you know, I could help you predict your future. It's weird. It's fucked, actually. It's really weird. Sometimes I don't even trust my own instincts as much as I should. I'm like, fuck. Sometimes I impress myself. I'm like, fuck. I'm on the right path. No, I'm being honest. I'd be like future predicting things. They don't happen perfectly. They happen like later. No, they don't. I've always told people, like, if I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. It might not be at the adequate time or take time. In the market, it's like when I mark stuff up, it might not happen at the perfect time or exactly when I mark it up, but the idea of it is like sort of there. I was talking about this week. Oh, fuck, I got it. That's new. Fuck, what is that? That's a new vein. That's new. Found one on my leg too. Yeah, new veins. Getting veins in new places. That's new. I'm like, oh, that's new. Yeah, that's nice. Feels nice. It's cool. Fuck. Wanna go to the gym now. I got 6 more weeks of training, and then I'm going on a trip. So, once you can become addicted to the process, it's like, yeah. You might be able to find scalps around this area. It's just like a shallow retracement happening, maybe. So like, what is this? 3,050 or lower in the zone. Maybe some scalps on gold. Treat them as scalps. If you look for entries around, basically where price is now or lower. Where price is now or lower. Six more weeks. No, when I said every day, I was serious. I gotta today. Today's the day. I think today I'm gonna go to this place. Short-term intensity for long-term consistency. That's what it's called, guys. All right, it's called short-term intensity for long-term intensity. You could do something for 60 days and probably see more results in that 60 days if you went hard every day for 60 days than on and off for a year straight. You go on and off. I talk to people every day, so I can see people's mindset. People are like, oh, I want to get in the gym. I want to go, but I'm so busy at work. I do that. I'm like, bruh, I probably sleep less than you. like, you're not busy. It's like you just work 8 hours a day. You're not that busy. You just gotta work a job 8 hours. Like, you're really not that busy. That's like easy. Everyone chooses their hard and their easy, but you're easy. If you're like, you choose the easy route, your life eventually becomes hard. You choose the hard route, your life eventually becomes easy. Everyone chooses their hard and their easy in life. You choose your hard, right? In different ways. You can choose your hard in different ways of life, right? Like, you could be going through a hard situation, and it might not be worth going through that situation, so you avoid it. You avoid going through that hard, or you choose to go through it and say, you know what, I'm going to go through this and see if there's the better of it. You choose your easy way out of things. You choose the easy route. So I talk to people every day, and when people that work 9 to 5s and just tell me, oh, I want to do that, oh, but I'm busy, I'm like, bro, I used to work 12 hours a day, 60 hours a week, and still manage to trade, teach people, and like do what I did. Like, I don't care about excuses. So if like people tell me that, it's like, all right, I'll talk to you another time then. your mindset's still here, because like unless your mindset is there, like where you need it to be, like the formula is simple, but no one said it was easy. It could give you the formula, it could give you the recipe. It doesn't mean it's easy. It's hard. But eventually hard things become easier, right? But if you choose the easy way out, like you choose the path that most take, right? I decided to go opposite of the crowd, you know, take the path less traveled. That made all the difference in life. You choose your hard, you choose your easy. I'm gonna enter a position on gold now into the zone. YOLO. Maybe my last trade of the week. I just entered a buy on gold at like 48, 47. I'm gonna see if it could quickly react in this area. Just put one position, it's a small trade. If it doesn't react in this zone, it just did a couple times. Expect the market to retrace deeper, and maybe you can find a buy setup later. I'm gonna watch this area and see if it holds now that the market has dropped a little bit. I waited a little bit. I want to see basically this yellow zone. I just entered a position. I'm gonna enter another small one. I'm taking some small trades for this because it's ripped up, and if there is a retracement and I have to take an L, I may want to take another entry lower if price does dump lower. But this is a scalping setup. You could potentially hold this high. If not, remember I said again, there could be another setup later on. When I say later on, just in the day, if this dumps more, you could even let that happen. Like this setup might not hold. This area may not hold. If it doesn't, you could wait later, and you could even wait and see if the market retraces deeper. That's my plan. I withdrew some profits already this week, so had a good week. Week's pretty much done for me. Like, it's Thursday. Your weeks don't have to finish on Fridays just because the market closes on Fridays. My week's pretty much done because I took out a decent amount, for the week. Wasn't even on the charts that much this week, to be honest. Just was really when I was streaming. But yeah, if this zone doesn't hold, might take an L and maybe a re-entry, but could come later though. Like, I don't know how later, maybe hours from now. I'm entering gold in this yellow zone. It's a scalping setup. Like I said, if it doesn't hold this zone, I want to see how the market reacts here. So if it goes down, then I know I'm wrong. Maybe I'll wait for another setup later. I want to see if this zone holds. So it's a scalping setup. Maybe it holds. Maybe it doesn't. We'll see. It's the same way I approach every trade, guys. It's the same way. I'm getting in a trade. Let's see if it holds. It's not rocket science. Even though it is rocket science. It's like the simplest and hardest thing at the same time. Market's testing the zone. I want to see if it reacts here. That's all it is. Like, I'm not adding mathematical complications together here. It's in a zone. I like the zone. I want to see if there's a reaction here for the next 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, maybe an hour. If in that maybe 30 minutes to an hour time frame it doesn't show me much, then I can reevaluate the situation and see where the market's at, right? I got my account. I know how much I'm risking. Okay? I know if it, I know it doesn't have to hold, so it's just looking at the market like that. It's the same way if you've been here since January. Same way we approach every trade. So if you want to take it, you don't. If you don't want to take it, you don't have to. It's up to you. Same way I approach every trade. Like if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, maybe look for another setup. If it doesn't hit, if the trade doesn't work, maybe there's a recovery setup. If there's no recovery setup, we live to fight another day, guys. We've been doing this. If you've been here since January, it's the same thing. I got 2 entries. I'm gonna enter another one. Same approach. I mean, if the zone doesn't hold, it doesn't hold. But you like, I mean, look at all the times we're right. We can't be right by not taking action. Like, remember the trade I had the other day where I was like, where was that trade? There was a really good setup. So over here, we bought. I gave you buys over here, guys. And I gave you buys over here. And over here in inner circle. Like, I've given out 4 buys this week. In inner circle, I said I was buying at the 3004, 3008 area. On YouTube Live, we bought here. Or sorry, right here. On YouTube Live, we bought right here. And yesterday in inner circle, I wrote, I'm buying gold. I've said I'm buying gold 4 times this week. So that's what I mean. Tune in, yo. If you guys aren't tuned in, and if you're not in my inner circle, you're missing a lot too. Because in inner circle, I did say the other day, it's like TP. It's like I'm just holding. Some of these trades I'm just holding, seeing how the market can react. I just closed these. That was this. I just closed these, guys. I had that buy limit got hit. And it's just like sometimes, like they say set and forget, or they say you gotta let your winners run. Sometimes you can't always determine it. Like I don't always like if there's a swing. I'm giving out 4 or 5 buy setups this week. Like you guys always want trades, but you guys are missing the trades. I'm giving out 4 trades in inner circle. I said. Buying at 3008, 3005 area this week. Some of you guys were looking for sells in close to there. I was like, why? This went well. It looks like gold's dropping. I might close it out. Might close it out. Take an L here. And maybe look for a recovery setup later on. I'm gonna go 4 or 5 buy setups this week, and I've said like every time I'm buying. And I've given out a lot of fire analysis since Saturday, including this. If you understand this, break a structure. That literally happened last night. Was looking for that to happen all week. Was literally looking for the market to break up all week, and it finally did it right there. I might close in 11 minutes. Let me see. Maybe I might give it a close on gold soon. I want to see. Usually when I end up closing and this thing flips up as their news, 10 a.m. Yeah, that's in 45 minutes. Still some time. I'm still holding. I'm still in it. I'm entry at like 48, 46, and then around here, but might close it off. Gonna see. Yeah, market's breaking. I was waiting for a retracement. Could have caught it right there. There was some little scalping entries could have caught. I think it will flip back up later on. I might close it and look for a re-entry later. I feel like in an hour or two, more so, if this keeps dropping down. Yeah, I'm gonna close gold. I'm gonna get out, take an L real quick. Probably wait for another, maybe wait. Like I had a good week. Like I'm chilling. I just lost $158. Like wipe my ass with that. That's my massage later. Literally. It's my massage tonight. Maybe no. I'm not gonna rush entry right now. Like I tell you guys, if I take an L, I wait. I wait. If anything, like I said, I gave you guys a plan already. Like I said, it's either this zone holds. If it doesn't, wait for a deeper retracement today and see if it goes down. So I did say you could wait for the drop before I even got in that trade. So I did say you could wait for the drop. Well, you got a wet. I don't know. I wish I had a crystal ball like that. I just got out of this trade, so it's like watching the market. Could be 2 hours from now. It could be 4 hours from now. It could be 5. Watch the market. Let's say you guys think I'm a robot. Some of you guys think I'm a robot, man, and think I could like. Some of you guys think the market works like that. Like we know what every single candle is gonna do. like we have control over them. Like we're the ones who print them. like I'm human just like you guys. You know that, right? Some of you guys must think I'm a robot, literally. I'm human just like you guys. Go through the same things you guys go through, so remember that. If you think your life's hard, more money, more problems. Remember that too. Could be 2 hours recovery setup. Not right now. No, like look at like maybe down here when there's a good reaction, when prices, I'm just gonna chill. Maybe in 3 hours, maybe in 4 hours. Like that's the thing. That's the market. Obviously, you could have sold, missed the sells, but guys, the last L I took was Friday. I won 5 trades in a row since then. I'm like last singular L I took on like a trade was literally on Friday. And I literally recovered that same trade an hour after. So like L's, it's like you gotta learn how to have ammunition too. Cause like you could take an L, but if I just lost $158, I'm smiling. Like, if you're taking an L, like, oh man, what did I do? I'm like, you gotta learn how to control your L's so you can take another trade, make the L back at least, and maybe some more. I mean, that might take time. I'm not taking another trade. I closed like what it started. I closed already. I already closed. Took an L. L's are normal. Like, if you can't take L's in trading, and like if you think trading is perfect, welcome to trading. It'll humble you one day. Like if you're entering the market trying to avoid losses, see, I just accepted the loss there. Quicker is better too. I accepted it a bit quicker. Maybe could have closed it like 2 minutes earlier, a couple minutes earlier, but if I was still holding it and didn't accept it quick like that, I'd be probably down $300 or $340 right now, at least. And my 1200 that I'm trying to full port today would be out of commission. See, so I like when I left in the account, yeah, I just lost like 10% of it, more like a bit more. But to me, it's $158. It's like whatever. I 1 to 500 leverage. I'd say maybe it's 9:30, 10:30 range. London session finishes at 12, so a lot of times you get entries end of London session. accepting an L is sometimes is closing it quick, like as fast as sometimes you go into profit. Sometimes just closing it real quick, like that, like. Or accepting an L is not re-entering right away, waiting. If you take an L, not re-entering the market right away, like immediately. Unless it's like still in the setup, like unless it's still in like the same zone, like unless it would be like if I closed and then it ended up wicking back up, closing on the zone, and then started showing bullish like something like that. But she is dropping now. Could have sold up here at 7 a.m. Damn. I'm chilling. Maybe like 9. It's about to be 9:30, so I think between 9:30 and 12 there'll be a buy. Like, because 12's the end of London session. There's always like that midday setup bounce in the market. Just kind of watching the market within this time, like. If it goes deeper, we're getting a retracement back to this level. I still think we're bullish for gold. I know. I'm going to say it. I know. All-time highs. I still think we have, like, I still think after the way it's moved up here, the way it's moved up here, I'll explain. I still think it could keep going up. Maybe it goes to 3,100, to be honest. Could go to like 3,100, 75. Like, I still think this chart wants to go up, but I think it's waiting a bit today. Entered early there. Like, if it holds, I'm gonna explain in a little bit. I'm gonna remove all the drawings. Chart's pretty messy. I'm gonna explain what I mean. Give me a minute.
Siempre con tener esta velada y que tengo que contarte a ti. Como Adán y Eva tengamos nuestro pecado, como dos ladrones un secreto bien guardado, un camino y un destino asegurado, donde estos fugitivos se han amado. Y como Adán y Eva tengamos nuestro pecado, como dos ladrones un secreto bien guardado, un camino y un destino asegurado, donde estos fugitivos se han amado. Vives con otro y yo medio solas, a mí no me quieren, él no te valora, él no te saluda ni te dice hola, y a mí no me hablan en ninguna hora. Vives en una esquina y yo vivo en la otra, y te miro todo el día a ver cuándo es la hora para acercarme. Quiero sentirte, quiero mirarte más para hablarte. No soy alguien interesante, solo un cobarde más. Quiso bastante para este día poderse acercarme más. Ya no puedo más, tienes que escuchar lo que vine a ofrecer. De mí no te escapas, esta noche no me guardo las palabras. Soñé siempre con tener esta velada y que tengo que contarte a ti. Como Adán y Eva tengamos nuestro pecado, como dos ladrones un secreto bien guardado, un camino y un destino asegurado, donde estos fugitivos se han amado.
Let's hit buy 50 times. I'm serious. I might full port the account. Fuck it. Today. I got the risk. There's a 7,500, 143, 7,800, minus 1,200. Okay. if you trade with me, or if you even just trade gold, if you trade gold because it's super volatile, think of I call them recovery setups. So I give myself one limit. If I take it out, I say okay. I'm willing to give myself one recovery setup, depending off the L. Like if it's too big of an L, I'll say okay, I'm done for the day. But if it's like manageable, you know, it's like okay, you know, there's still a setup. Maybe I'm still liking the charts. I'll keep like the recovery setup in mind for myself. That okay, there could be a recovery. Like maybe I was early, entered too early, or I was just wrong about what I saw. But the market is still finding that bias. Where's my other phone? Yeah, let's get this guy out real quick here. Gotta do what I gotta do. Like yesterday, I was on the chart and there was a moment, and I was like, "Right now's that moment. I gotta buy." And I wrote in Gold Squad, like I'm buying gold. Like that's all I wrote. Like I was just sitting there. I don't know where I was sitting, but what time was that? Damn boy. See what they wrote? Look at that. H4 above 29. Bullish BOS confirmation. You see that, folks? Look at this guy. Alright? Fucking on it. He's fucking on it right there. Bullish exactly, right? Yes. See that? On it. That's how you know he probably held those because he saw that. So I'm gonna hold. Notice the end of the day, it's been pumping up a lot too. Break even. We got a whole chat here. People were asking me if I was still holding, and it's like sometimes I just set and forget. Yesterday I was like, I'm gonna buy gold. I was looking at it, I was like, it's time. I'm getting in. Of course, I wrote YOLO. You only live once. Yesterday, some people held, damn. Let it come down. I'm gonna scale in, little guys. I'm gonna be buying the dip today. Be buying the dip. It looks like it'll come into this area as long as it like so we have some structure here to work with going up in the market, kind of like this previous resistance area that it broke out of around like 2330, 2325, 2330 area, even like 2335, that whole area it broke out of there. We look at price. Last time it was here, it went down and it did some little bounces. Little bounces came all the way down to 25.26. So price we could see when it comes high. It's been up here once and it did come down. The most it came down was to like 25, 26 there, and it did rebound up to like 48 and 38. So like the most it could move down at the most, to be honest, down to like 26 now that we look at this, and go up to 48 at the most. If we hold these lows here. We have these lows coming up, and it looks like this was a big accumulation phase because, like, at some point it was looking bearish, right? I know, like, even I saw sells. The first time I was looking for sells. I'm talking about sells in a while here on Saturday for Inner Circle. In Inner Circle, we do Inner Circle, I basically have like a private YouTube. We do calls on Saturdays, Sundays to kind of get our brains prepared for the market. Like, it's good to have some brain work before, because like you get off the charts, you go on your weekend, maybe you go out, you have fun, you know, you enjoy your weekend, right? Maybe you go drink, whatever, do your thing, whatever it is, whatever it may be. You take that 48 hours off. Maybe you come back on the Monday, the Tuesday, and you're like, I do weekend calls for Inner Circle every weekend, and we did 2 on Sunday, 2 on Saturday. There's some trainings in there. There's a crypto one as well. I'm gonna do another crypto one this weekend, and we have a PDF that we got to go through. But on Saturday, it was the first time I was talking about sales in a while. If you were on my Inner Circle calls this weekend, you know, I haven't been really saying much about sales in a while until like Saturday with this. You could see it's an interesting area, obviously, in price. Maybe they're going to buy the dip later today if it holds that area. Interesting area because price, obviously, we can see a lot of support, and I can hear myself talking. We see a lot of resistance in there, and then we just pretty much like broke out of there. We see a lot in that yellow kind of shaded area for the market. Looks like it's going to come down to, but when we look left, so it's like this corrected. It's like it was more of it was looking bearish, like it was maybe turning into a bearish trend, right, for a little bit. But then it sort of like went sideways. The lows started making like higher lows. Like there's a divergence here. There'll probably be like a hidden divergence right here. So it's like this is like a corrective move. That's more like going up. I see it now. Like it looked like a head and shoulders forming, like maybe a bear market. That's how I've started viewing it as time was going by. It was like, okay, this is looking bearish. Like, what's happening here? It's looking bearish. Is it gonna start turning bearish more? As sort of time went by the last couple of days, and end of last week, last couple of days, it's like, okay, this could just be a correction, right? So when we look at maybe what this is here, maybe that's accumulation. Market's gonna potentially come back, but from the looks of it, if we look to the left, last time it was here, it went down to 26, and then had that bounce retracement. Stocks are opened, and it looks like they're taking a tumble today. Looks like stocks are taking a tumble today. Tumble. Stocks are dropping. We know Bitcoin's probably dropping then too. Already. Stock market just opened, so stock market's starting red. Gold, on the other hand, gold's not the stock market. Gold's been dropping. Gold, we know it might be a buy the dip situation midday here. In this area, I would say I'd be kind of prepared that the most, because I just noticed like kind of here now, I'm spending more time looking. We did go down to 25, 26 at the most before having that push up to like 48 or 38, 40, like. So I'm gonna go for one more recovery setup in gold. I already have like little entries, but yeah, that's where today's at. That's where today's mindset's at for me. That's what I see for the day. At most, like if it goes down at most, it could spike down to there. It could even like spike down, create a wick at the most down to that 25, 26, because again, you could see like left side here. We did, you know, in terms of the structure that the market's flowing in right now, we did technically just make a new high here. And obviously, we can look left and be like, that's all-time high, but when we're looking at this piece shows us accumulation built up, right, in here. And we made new highs out of that. We made a higher high. We made a high here, which turned to a higher high, right? So that's currently what I am seeing on gold for the day here. At the most, like, I would think at the most it could go down to that, like, 26 if there's spikes down, volatility in the news. There's news in 20 minutes. So it might, maybe the news even spikes it down a bit more. That's the only setup I see potentially loading for this morning. Might be able to spike down more. Probably have some little pullbacks, but spike down more. Yeah, big drop on the 1 hour. It could, if you look, what I'm saying, if you look at the 1 hour, see how these wicks were created. It could do something like that where it spikes, then has the reversal. If this would be the area, like at most, like a reversal could happen, and if price stays true to this structure. If it doesn't hold that, I won't look for it. Like this is like the main setup now. At first one I entered was really quick. I entered that one with expectancy of like, okay, this, you know, it could go down, and doesn't have to be the first setup. Like, I don't like to use the term test the waters, but it's like if you see more than one thing, it could be like, okay, let me see if this first zone reacts. If it doesn't, let me get out quickly. Yeah, that's all I see now. That's really just what I'm gonna leave the analysis at for the day. That zone is pretty significant for price as of lately. From the left side, a lot of action there. Resistance and support ever since price touched it. That area, resistance, support, breaks above it, confirm more bullish, breaks below it, confirm more bearish. I'll just put this real quick, and it's kind of messy and I didn't write anything, but I'll just put this quick. I usually take my time and write something, but yeah, I'll just, since we're on stream right now, I'll just be quick. That's what I see for the morning. I think I'm gonna leave it at that for the morning. Nothing else. Nothing else. I mean, it's been a week. I mean, I don't know how many buy setups I've called out since January, to be honest, fuck. And if we were holding buys since 2-3 weeks ago, like there's buys that if we were holding still, it'd be, you wouldn't need a lot of trades. You'd be There's buys that I've called out that if we could still be holding break even, no problem. There's I don't know since January how many. I wish I should have been tracking everything and made like a I should have tracked like everything, because since January there's been a good amount. Like, and I say that humbly, like since I started streaming, like the amount of buys I've called out, I don't even know. Like, it's got to be a decent number though. I'm going to be entering buys for the day pretty much. I'm going to be scaling in this area that it's in. I think it's what, 35, 26 area. I expect at the worst, like, it could, like, I always like to give myself that expect, like, well, okay, it could spike down there easily, 3,025. It could wick down there potentially. But that's what I'm going to leave the setup for the day. This is what I'm going to focus on for the day. See if I can squeeze 158 bucks out of it. Fucking 158 bucks. We'll see here. That's what I see for gold. I mean, let's see. It's 35, 25 area. I know it's a big area. I know. A bit bigger than I don't like making them that big. It's bigger than I like, to be honest. But I'm just, because that's where the wick, I can just see to the left, just like you can see to the left. Like, could make it a bit smaller, but like that's just what I'm seeing, right? Where to the left, like where price has been, it's a bigger zone than I would usually yeah, bigger zone than I would usually want to make. Yeah, not that's a pretty big size to be making a zone. But it's 100 pips. It's $10. It's not bad. Like, but in that area, gonna watch for reversals on gold. I could potentially, probably after the news. We'll see if it doesn't hold. Then that's all I got for today, though. That's all I got for today is this zone.
Stay focused and master your skills to outperform the competition. But your personal account can only take you so far. When it comes to trading, let's face it, you cannot compete with Think Cap.
Like last time, or like it came down to it. This is what price action did. It broke up, pulled back, broke up, pulled back, and then it started trading higher after that. So even watching just the area for movement like that, like accumulation in here. Entering now would be aggressive. You might go in a drawdown and be able to find better entries too. Like, yeah, like you could watch, cause like I said, it could be like a couple out. Like you could watch for. Usually, I like to look for is accumulation, rejection candles. Accumulation is like when price starts to go sideways and show you market structure shifts, like here. Even small rejection phases like this. Between different time frames, like obviously I'm on a 5-minute right now. Over here, last time price was here, there was actually accumulation here, and even here when price was here last time. So like when I'm in zones or I have areas, zones that I could see price is gonna likely react off of, I like to watch 5-minute. Sometimes even go down to the 1 minute, but mainly 5-minute, 15-minute. Watch the candlesticks. See how the candlesticks are closing between different time frames. Like I'll start looking at the 5, then I'll start looking at the 15, then I'll start looking at the 30, and just paying attention to the difference between them. Like, okay, how's the 5-minute look? How does this look? So what accumulation zones, if you've been on sessions with me, often we've been seeing those too. Some of you guys have been learning about that. Even now, like, so when you look at 30, it's red. 15 is going to be red. So as simple as even watching 15 for rejection candles or 30 for rejection candles. 5-minute is kind of the time frame where you might see accumulation a bit more on compared to the 30, because 30 you can see it's just kind of big red candles right now. 15 you could see more big red candles. 5-minute or 1-minute is right now where maybe I could see early signs of accumulation on a 1-minute or 5-minute. Those are time frames where accumulation might be more visible. But yeah, I like this area on gold today. I know it's a bigger area than usual, but you could maybe see why. Even down here you have resistance. If we just look at this part of the chart, you have that resistance a bit down there. So it's a good zone where price could try to work out of. Yeah, gold buys. I like gold buys in this area. It's a big area, but I think we could react out of it for recovery setup. Look at a 5-minute. There's a bottom wick forming maybe on the 30-minute. 15-minute maybe flipping bullish. If you were to just look at this might be the setup here. If you're looking at a 30-minute chart, this zone, we could get a bounce if this holds this zone. But that fits, so that's 35. The big zone I had is between 35 and 25, which we know if the market doesn't pretty much hold like 35 around here, like then it could still dip in that bigger zone that I drew before. I still think it's... I've been looking for buys since January. They've been working. Looking at this 15. Yeah, I mean the 15-minute. What I like to see, and like I was explaining before, I like to navigate through different time frames. So in the 5-minute engulfing candle, 1 minute shows a little bit of accumulation here happening. Maybe that turns into a 15-minute closing bullish. So that could be a good confirmation to be like, okay, the next 15-minute could go up. 30-minute, we'd want the 30-minute to flip here. It's forming a bottom wick. So notice how that 30-minute has that little drive down, but it has that bottom wick on it. So overall, like, I'm in gold buys, and I'm gonna be holding them for the day. Even if it goes down in the zone, I'll look for re-entries, like other entry points. But I'm in gold buys. I do like it. I do think we will potentially reverse out of this area today. I'm in buys. I'm gonna hold it for the day. I'm gonna hold it till tomorrow. I'm holding till tomorrow, right? If you ask me what TP is, TP is tomorrow, right? Take profits tomorrow. Tomorrow before New York session, or maybe tonight. Take profits tonight. Fucking gold.
Esperarte volarte, tenerte paciencia, tu locura es mi ciencia. Quiero darte un beso, perder contigo mi tiempo, guardar tus secretos, cuidar tus momentos, abrazarte, esperarte volarte, tenerte paciencia, tu locura es mi ciencia.
.30-minute bottom wick, 15-minute close bullish, 5-minute engulf.
IT managers, let's modernize your IT security using your underutilized Microsoft 365 licenses. It's not just domain controllers we can get rid of.
I even said at the beginning of the session it could come down to 35. It literally hit 35. I literally said beginning of session, it's either this high or we get a deeper retracement down to like 35, 30. I said at the beginning. Maybe we keep it at that, but it's pushing up. Recovery setup. I mean, if you got in and you could make your L back, that could be the goal for the day. But we got a bottom wick on the 1 hour there. I'm looking at the 1 hour right now. Got a bottom wick there. 30-minute has a nice bottom wick too. This candle just opened. News just came out. We wouldn't want the 30-minute to flip back into that wick. This 30-minute, hopefully it doesn't come back into that wick. It's by the dip. I did say at the beginning of the session, it's either shallow retracement or deeper retracement. Reaction time wasn't as quick there, but don't be scared of the dips. You saw, like, I took an L there. I didn't hold it for a reason. I closed it quick. Notice how quick I closed that L at, like, you know, when it came down to like this candle. If I held on to it, I wouldn't have, you know, had ammo for this trade. Hopefully this sticks and goes to like 46 at least, 46, 48. Because your boy entered some positions, let's just say. Was anybody able to get in? A re-entry? Recovery? We call them recovery. So if you trade gold and you trade with me, get used to maybe sometimes recovery setups. It may happen time and time, especially when you're scalping. Push up, bitch. Let's see if it pushes to what? I mean, it's a buy the dip. Maybe like if you're looking at, if we're analyzing this as accumulation, if this is accumulation here, right? If this is accumulation phase, right? And we can see the lows. There was divergence here. There had to be divergence there. I would just say for maybe even throwing like an RSI indicator on, that's too low of a setting, I think, to see it there. But maybe I have to use RSI, just regular RSI divergence or relative strength index. I would feel like there would be some like divergence there as well in the market with what happens here, and that's equal on there, but probably using like wrong settings on the RSI. Anyone getting gold? I fucking ripped that thing. I got it at the wick. Got wick entries. Come on, we need the 30-minute to just close. It's only been 4 minutes and it's already pushing up. If the 30-minute can close bullish, it'll go to like 48, 49. One hour bullish close. It doesn't have a wick. It doesn't need one. Like, so if we're looking at this again as accumulation, which you can see it broke out of after this down move. It still stands out to be more corrective, right? Like, okay, if we're looking at this as a corrective phase down, that broke out. It broke out and shifted out of there as well. Then this could, like, potentially again, like, accumulation retest of the accumulation potentially. Like, if you made the L back, like, that's like best case. Like, I mean, If you're looking at worst case, best, like making the L back is always good. Not being greedy, or in a sense of like, I need to make more. I got good entries down there. It just pushed up because, let's see, 5 minute. 45 just got tapped. Just went from 35 to 45. 1 minute, could pull back. That was an accumulation here on the 1 minute, right here. Pump up, break, pump up, like right here. This break up, it held. So it might trade back into that. Looking sketchy because this 30 minute has 23 minutes on it. It doesn't have a bottom wick on the 30 minute. So it could try to flip down and still create a wick. Like this 30 minute, I would hate for it to flip bearish. It could try to make a wick here, like wick rejection could get created in this area. If this, if you're holding this trade, that would have been a great take profit point. Like I think if it has that momentum push again in the next 30 minutes to an hour, I'll take profits and just get out. If we get another like good push like that, usually like the way I trade when I'm in a position like this, I'll hold for the hourly. Like I'll be like, okay, I got 52 minutes left on the hour. For me, usually what I do is like, okay, I got 52 minutes left on the hour. I'll hold for the hour, see where the hour can get. Maximum the next hour. So like that's how like sometimes I think when I'm in a trade. So I'm like, I'll give myself maybe an hour to 2 hour expectancy. Like let me see if I can get another one of those pushes like we just got, like a good momentum push. If I'm trying to hold the trade, like you could treat things as scalps because obviously this just dropped $3. You can always get in scalps and be quick and try to see if the same entry exists, especially with gold. Like gold, you could enter it, it could go up like it just did, pull back, still revisit the same price areas potentially. I could potentially see this candle trying to form a wick, like it had a good reaction in the zone of volume right here, these candles. But because there's still time, there's 21 minutes on the candle, which is a lot of time, and it opened up pretty quick there, bullish. A candle can only go up and down so much in its duration, right? Where it's gonna, so it's really about the last 5 minutes, 2 minutes of the candle. There's 21 minutes. If we want it, if this closes bullish, that could be a confirmation that the next one goes up, and it's like closer to, okay, that hour holding time. But that's how I think in situations like this, where maybe I get an entry and it's like, okay, I can see the market maybe going up more, but it tapped that 45 and instantly reacted. I didn't get out there. Would have been a good exit point. I'm still gonna hold. I mean, it's up to you if you want to scalp, but we did just get a big pullback there. Would have been a great place to take profit. So there's time in the sense of the candle, because the candle had a pretty good movement already coming into the candle as well. Before this candle, we have what's called a pin bar. So if you look before this candle, it's called a bullish pin bar, aka nicknamed the hammer. You can also get inverted hammers, but this would be, it's red. The candlestick is red, although it signifies bullish momentum because of the size of the body. A relatively small sized body there. And you have that large wick on the candle. So if you were to flip this upside down, it would be a shooting star. Flipping this chart upside down, that's like a shooting star formation, which is pin bar. It's pin bar bearish, pin bar bullish. Nicknames are shooting star or the hammer. That's like a bear, like, so depending on where it is, where price is coming from, because like if this was, like it could be red at a high, you could have a red one at a high, you could have a red one at a low, or it could be green, like the the redness doesn't necessarily take away the factor and the significance to it being bullish. It's red, although what it is a pattern. It's a singular pattern where it could turn into a double pat, like where you have this wick on the left. So you have this wick here. You have one in the middle, right? It would be nice if this had one, because it would give you a 3-pin pattern here. It would give you 1, 2, 3, which is like a head and shoulders, which means price did accumulate here. Inside of this. So when you're looking for support isn't necessarily... See, the problem a lot of traders make when they start and they're looking at what is support. Support can get factored in, defined as a few things. But most traders will look at a support as like, okay, a level that's been touched twice, right? A level that's been touched by the market twice. A support can be formed in a wick, in a candle, singular, right? In liquidity, demand, volume. This wick has support inside of it. When we go to a 1 minute, it has accumulation in there. Right here, you might have saw a part where I was really quiet, just kind of moving my screen. I went on the line chart real quick and I just kind of was in my head talking to myself. That was when I was reading this. I was reading price. You might have saw me kind of moving my arrows up, like, you know, I did something like this, and I was like, I kind of went like this, and I kind of went like this. So that was me reading price. That's accumulation. So you're gonna learn the most when you're live watching the market, when you're just on the charts. That's where you're gonna learn the most. All right. So this candlestick can represent support technically on a technical aspect of patterns and candlesticks. Re-entry is when you kind of have to break it down to smaller frames now. Smaller time frames. You'd even have to go to like a 1 minute and expect like corrections, like pullbacks into the accumulation that just happened. If so, it doesn't have to happen. This thing could just keep going up the rest of the day. 16 minutes left. It's solidifying its body closer to bullish, obviously. But there's still 16 minutes remaining. We would want it to reach higher within the 16 minutes, because within the final 16 minutes, like this is a good take profit. 46 is a good take profit. I would say next take profit like 49. If it were, where would be a good, like 46 is a good take profit, because we can see we have some support here. But like your trading plan, like we've been on the charts for how long, you could be like, oh, I'm gonna scalp this, get out. Maybe I made my L back, recovered, maybe made some more. Maybe you didn't take the first trade I took, and you waited. Oh, there we go, Jenga move. Yeah, final TP is Mars, because, you know, Elon Musk says we're going to go to Mars now. Who knows? Where's Hollywood? Hollywood in here? Hollywood. The moon landing. Bam, son! I know you guys miss me when I stream, and then I come on and stream, and okay, so... Started off a little rusty there, eh? Start backed off a little. I know. Don't worry. It was scary. Don't be scared of the dips. I'm gonna take profits, but not everything. I'm gonna keep the smallest entries I have. I'm gonna close these 0.1s. All these 0.1s I have. Shit. Too many. Chill. That's a good take profit point. I said if it gives another momentum push, I'm gonna take partials, so I'm fucking listening to myself. Yeah. That's like 100 pips right there, because I have 37, 38. Do I have anything lower than that? Damn. I had a fucking entry at 43. I just closed 43. 43 was, yeah, 37, 38. Those were my best entries. I didn't get lower. I saw someone got 35, 30, like in the chat, 34. Sniped. Still, even I caught almost like a $10 move there, and my reaction time was still kind of slow for that. Chill. I'll go to this place today. Let me see this. Cairo men. Chill. Told y'all. Don't be scared of the dips. Where is it? I'm spelling it wrong. Contrast therapy, automatic compression therapy, facials, whole body, Cairo. Red light therapy, up to 2 sessions per day. Oh shit. For this free advertising at this place, I gotta go. Like I was on YouTube looking at you guys. Yeah, and a bike. How far is that? Like 20 minutes. We'll go here after. I gotta go here. Need some compression. I need this. Chill. I still got some 37s. Yeah, I kept the wicks. Close those 43s, yo. Fuck. I had 43, I had like 40, 41, and then 37, 38. Those are nice. There we go, baby. Pip and dip, son. Look at that 1 hour candle. This thing's gonna go to new all-time high. Let's take profit tomorrow. Could we I'm gonna look at Bitcoin. I was considering Bitcoin buys, so I don't even know. I was like, am I gonna be able to find gold buys today? Is there even gonna be a gold buy? Do I have to trade Bitcoin today? I hit my line. I hit my 86,000. Damn, 600 pips. Or 60 pips, technically. Yeah, technically 60, yeah, like, depending on how you measure it, platform. But I was debating on like a Bitcoin. I was in my head like, might have to switch over to Bitcoin after I took that L. 86,000, whole number tapped right there. Maybe they're buying the dip. New York session as well. Bitcoin here. Nice London dump since Tokyo. They might be New York buying. Order block. rebalance. Might be something there on the 1 minute. Maybe it accumulated there on the 1 minute too. But I was considering a Bitcoin buy today. I mean, if I did that, it would have been a good trade too. I was considering. I was like, am I gonna have to get into a Bitcoin buy instead? Chill. Notice how I'm calm, chilling. Like you guys are asking, where are we getting out? And I'm like, just. All right, I'm out, guys. Peace.
Y déjame llevarte a tu debida altura, de tus locuras, de tus ideas, de tu cultura y de tu ciencia. La alcanzaré, eso no lo sé.
I don't want what's his name to report me. I mean, that was a good trade if you got in. I got little entries and I'm still up like 200 bucks on these little guys. So, oh, what am I balancing today? Yeah, I have to, you know. It's you can put it break even, and now it's like, look at this hour. Like, if this hour breaks above 49.50, like at 7 minutes left. Oh, this is a 30-minute. Damn. Look at this hour. The hour still 30. Like, you could try to hold for the next hour and see if it goes into a new high. Like, everything that's supposed to happen happened. Like, prices stayed true so far. Like, it was either it was gonna be shallow because it broke this structure here, right? It was either we're gonna get a shallow. It came back to this structure point here. It retested the accumulation, so it's stayed true to like what has been shown, right? Like what's there. It stayed true to the price action and how it was delivered. How it's been delivered up, making higher highs going up, taking out structure points, along with the demand too that we have for this thing. This is why I like gold. Like everything's dumping, but gold is pumping. This is like the best time to just be a gold trader. Like literally, these past couple months are been the best. Like if you're a gold trader and you know gold, these have been like great months. Fuck, could have held my up. Didn't have to lose that 158 bucks. Could have held it through, but no, that drawdown would have not been worth it. I wouldn't be able to enter. So, fuck yeah. That's why you gotta take L's quick, real time. So you just rebound. Just rebounded hard on there. I'm happy. I'm happy today. Well, another withdrawal is coming today. And I had a third one to that. Another one's coming today. And I had a third one. That'll be 3 withdrawals this week. 0326, 0327. I'll do another one, 0328. Weekend's coming. Gotta have some fun this weekend, maybe. Oh no, not this weekend. Next weekend. Chilling. Going to Mexico, yo. Not this weekend. But I booked a trip. Remember I said I'm gonna withdraw and book a trip? I literally did. Booked a trip right after. Fucking told you guys I was gonna do that. Wasn't lying. No cap. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Sometimes the time might be not always adequate. It looks fucking sick. I've never been there. I've always wanted to go. Crazy enough, one time I booked this hotel. I booked a trip once for me and a girl, and then crazy story, stupid story. So I'm actually excited to go to this fucking hotel. Stupid story, but I took a fucking $3,200 L. So it's demons out here. Ocean view, duh. Need that. It's all about a view. That's why I live in this condo because it's the view. You need a good view in life. In life, you need a good view. It's all about that view. I'm telling you. Make that your goal. Get a place with a good view. Give you better energy. Look at that 4 hour just flipped completely. What does that mean? When a 4 hour looks like this, it means technically the market has consolidated. So now when you're looking at a 4 hour like this right now, with 2 hours and 33 minutes remaining on it, it's turning kind of like into a pin bar hammer. But what it technically means now is that like we consolidated / accumulated. Like if you got a candle like this, let's just hypothetically speak, imagine if this candle finished like this, that would tell me like we're bullish. Even though most traders might see red and be like it's bearish. Like let's just hypothetically speak, imagine this market right now finished with this candle. Most traders would see potentially bearish because it's red. But what it would tell me is that it's a consolidation technically. Like it stayed in its range. It stayed in a consolidation or accumulation, rebalanced the market. Consolidation has technically like rebalanced things here, because we did go back to the accumulation. It could very well be easily the next candle goes up after a candle like this on a 4 hour. You'll get candles like this a lot of times. I gotta take, when I see them, because I gotta take screenshots more when I get moments like this on the chart. Like see here, like you'll get candles like this that might look bearish, but they read a lot of times more of like a consolidation in the market. Like they're bearish, they look like a bearish, but they read like, they tell you that something maintained the consolidation, and they're candles that fake, like it's little things like that to spot sometimes, like break of structures, like things traders can't spot, like break a structure, right? That same fucking high, the shallow high, remember the shallow high I was talking about? Well, now watch the 4 hour close above that. And it just looked like it held on a line chart eventually, right? Remember that shallow high I was talking about in the beginning? Like, okay, we're either going to hold this high or we're going to retrace deeper for a bigger move. I know gold. Like, I know gold. I know it's either going to do this or that. Most days. I won't say every day. There'll be days where I'm like, okay, guys, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Right? So remember that. Just stay patient with me. Yo, look at that. I'm looking at my 4 hour on MT5 right now. That is sexy. What a day. That's it. Someone put the music on. Told y'all. Buys this week. Now you guys are like, damn. This guy's... Yeah. I know some of you guys are looking for sales. Let's think, if you do the opposite of me, you might be like, fuck. I used to send signals, and I had a high win rate. There's difference between analysts, forecasters, traders, and even signal senders. Like, not everyone's meant to be a signal sender. Like, signal sending is a different way of trading. Like, I send signals to not lose people money and make sure they, like, there's a way I send signals that I taught one person it. They're doing a good job nowadays. I won't say who, but I taught someone the mindset between there's a mindset between sending signals. It's not how you normally trade. If I sent signals how I normally trade, fuck, I'm gonna be fucked. I'll be fucked. No. Signals are different. So you could be a forecaster, you could be a good analyst, you could be a good signal. Like some people are good traders, but they cannot send signals. There's a difference. Huge difference. There's a difference between like the mindset of just making money, like tolerance of risk, and analyze. Like there's like a whole mindset barrier of like, okay, doing technical analysis and just like, I want to make money. I know how to make money. Like positioning myself to make money and putting the risk down. One of you guys asked me about that trader like last night, and like one of you guys asked me about like that. What do I think about XAUUSD? And for instance, someone like that analyzes the risk tolerance, the money, like puts a lot of money on one trade, has a big payout. Right, like there's different types of traders. I was talking about that last night. There's different types of traders, there's different types of forecasters, there's different types of signal senders, but there's a difference between all of them. Like you can't send signals how you normally trade. That's what most people. That's why like some people are good traders, but they suck at sending signals. I'm good at sending signals. Treat trading's a business too. Like that's one thing. If you have cash flow coming in, you have another business, you have other ways of income, you have a career that brings you solid income. Like it's cash flow, like on what you start your account with. Like if you want to flip accounts, the cash flow too has to be there sometimes to support it. Like if you're trying to be an account flipper, if you're trying to flip $100 to $200 in the week, the cash flow has to be there to support the $100 so you can do it again next week. Or if you blow the account. Or if you lose some significant amount. If you're trying to flip accounts, it really depends on that first trade. That first trade is what matters, right? That first trade is important. You want to win that first trade, obviously. If you're trying to flip accounts, you have to understand the longevity of that. It doesn't take, all you need is that one flip, that good week, and you're good. But you might lose the first week. You might lose the second week. Boom, hit it third week. So, like, the cash flow and to support the number has to be there. Like, if you're going to put $1,000 a week in an account and try to flip it to 3,000, 2,000, whatever it may be, $1,500, $1,000, you have to have some risk tolerance there on the balance to get it to whatever number you're trying to reach. But you may have to have some also cash flow to support you behind you, because there's risk tolerance. Like if you have tolerance to risk, it might sound like gambling, but it's just people who make money just get that. Like people who make money in the market, the guys I know, I spent a lot of time in Miami too, so I know a lot of different traders worldwide. They get that point of risk tolerance, and that it's not always about being right, but it's analyzing the risk and knowing, like, being good at that. And being able to do it again with that number. Like, okay, if I'm going to put 5,000 in an account this week or 10,000 in an account this week and try to run it up, I know I can support myself if I fuck that account up, basically, let's just say, right? It might sound like gambling, but I'm here to make money. I'm here to find good trades and make money on the trades. So when someone says you're gambling and trading to me, I just say, like, there's anything in life is risky. There's a difference between, like, investing and trading with the lack of knowledge and experience than, just taking aimlessly trades. Like, that trade I took for a reason. I explained a lot of reasons why I took that trade. So is it gambling? Is it educated gambling? I don't care. I make money from it. I don't care what you call it, really. Because, like, anyone who does what I do is a risky person, right? But for me, the reason I do what I do is because I've already analyzed the risk of every other thing in life. It's like, I've accepted that it's not worth it. It's more risky to just stay in one place for 40 years, 50 years, 60 years than it is to take risk, right? So if someone says it's gambling, you got to understand where their mindset's at. That they might not understand that taking risk is the bigger part of not keeping you in the same place forever, potentially, right? I think there's a bigger risk in life of just staying where you are for the rest of your life in one place and not moving. especially with the way the world's moving in this day and age. If you think about the way the world's moving in this day and age, guys, the world is spinning much faster. So that's why like things happen a lot quicker nowadays. You might be wondering like when time moves, it's because the world's spinning faster, right? So with the way time's moving, the world's spinning faster. It's a time to like learn, adapt. Anyone who says it's gambling, trading's gambling, their mindset isn't. They have. I like to say a below average mindset. Like there's below average people in life, but to me, like being an above average person is just your mindset. Like I don't look at someone and be like, oh, that's an average person because they just work a job or because they just live a regular life. And they're not. No, an average person is just their mindset. Like you could be broke, poor, but still have the right mindset, right? You could be broke, poor, still have the right mindset. Well, you could close if you want. I'm probably gonna get off soon. I'm gonna go to this place. I gotta go recover before tonight's training. Get some more. Yeah, this is gonna be. Well, I'm good. Actually. Maybe tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday. Oh yeah, tomorrow's Friday. This looks good. This looks good. I've been looking for a few places. This one sparks my mind. 3 minutes. 45 minutes. Oh, I need that. That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna buy one of those. What are they, like 1,200 USD or something? No, probably more. Remember what I said? You guys are asking. I already told you what you could do. I said, I'm going to hold for the next hour. Remember what I said? I'm going to hold for the next hour. Remember what I said? So we got to rewind now because some of you guys forgot. Remember when there was 52 minutes left on this candle? Now there's 22 minutes left on this candle. I said, okay, I'm going to hold for this next, I'm going to give myself an expectancy of an hour to two, remember? And I said, I'm going to see what this does in the next hour, how this candle closes, or how I'm going to lean maybe towards the next candle, right? And I even said, okay, I could even see how the 30-minute goes. 30-minute engulfed, and then look, it closed above 50. Things I said, you know? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm still holding those little guys. I might hold till tomorrow. I might hold till 3,100. If I hold these till 3,100, that might be like a $2,000 trade even on these small entries. Let me see. This one would be $125. Well, that would be like a $1,200 trade still. I got small entries. If it goes to 3,100, that would be fire. I'll take it. A couple more nights in Mexico. No. Okay. I'm probably gonna add one more night now. What's my Cairo men for the month? What is it? It's only 4. That's worth it. If you're training how I am, I need it now. Let's take profit tomorrow. Let's take profit tomorrow. Just hold it till tomorrow. Just fucking go live your life. Go get a beer or something. Maybe not beer. Take profit tonight or tomorrow. You could chill. It's fucking bullish. Did you not see what happened the other day? That's why I put this. We're still in an uptrend. If you want, you could hold it till like probably afternoon tonight. Like you could try to run. You could try to run it. It just spiked up. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It just ripped. Told y'all. Yo, y'all gotta tag me on Instagram today. All right. Y'all never do that. Show some love, man. Show some love, alright? Show the boys some love today, alright? What? Damn. Think this shit's easy? Y'all think this shit's easy? I just make it look easy. Now, once you get the right knowledge, like stick around with me, and then you'll it'll get there. I do this on the toilet sometimes. I do this in my sleep. All right. I'll do this in the bed. If I wasn't here, I'd probably be in the bed, laying around. Y'all gotta show some love, all right? All right, go show some love, all right? Don't be a hater. Breakfast on me today, all right? Next time if I see one of y'all, you know, dinner's on you. I said, man, I went in the sauna. I even posted a story last night. Live gold analysis. Went in the sauna. Went to bed nice and early tonight. You know? Didn't stay up all night like a degenerate. Sometimes I stay up at night and get in my mind. It's life. I even posted up my story. I gave everybody the countdown, letting them know it's happening. Told y'all. I did tell y'all. Y'all didn't believe me. Okay. Honestly, I had like a lot of entries, but they were small, but it added up. I don't know how many times I clicked buy. You'll see, I'll post on my story. I had like 0.02s, 0.02s, like a bunch of those little guys, and then a couple 0.1s I added when it started to go in profit. I could add runner. Called live on stream. What do you know? If you caught the trade, post it in Discord too. Tag me in Discord. I like to see it. Fires me up. I tell you guys, it fires me up. Someone said sell. Why are you saying sell? Sell. What do you mean sell? What? That's not in our vocabulary these months, you know. We stay away from that word lately. That's like voodoo. Ooh, it's like bad. Sell. I mean, if you want, it's up to you. You could sell. You could sell. I'll let you sell. Let me know how it goes tomorrow or something. You could take a sell if you want, but I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Look at this candle. Look at the wick on this bottom, this candle right now. I don't know about all that, you know. Yeah, like, yeah, maybe it could work. I don't know. I'm not gonna sell. Fuck that. I just got a good buy. I don't want to ruin the trade I just got. I had a good week. I'm chilling. I'll wait till tomorrow. If anything, we'll be on later tonight though. We'll do double streams today. We'll be on later tonight. You can close if you want. What I'll tell you what I think is gonna happen. We're gonna break above here. Probably go for a retest, make a new high, then sell, and then maybe continue. I know gold. I've spent a lot of time on gold. I probably have like 30,000 hours on the charts. Probably more now because of YouTube. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, if I didn't withdraw my account, I would have. I withdrew a lot, so I had small entries. Fucking told y'all. I'll be telling y'all. Buys. Sells. I don't know about them sells, because, just want to stick. I've been sticking with buys. The buys have been working. Like, there's more, like why is like you gotta look at the chart. Like how look at the chart. How many green candles do you see here compared to red candles, and how long does the green candle sustain more? Right? There's more buyers in the market. So you can't look at the market when it drops a couple of days like, oh my gosh, it's a bearish market after it's been going up for 90 days. Or the like you can't sit here because remember I said at the beginning of the session, I saw a lot of charts that people are looking for the market to go down, the market to go down, the market to go down, the market to go down. You're aiming for something that's not there. That's not like why to go down to here, you know? If anything, you're closer to 3100 than you are going to, like right now gold's closer to going to 3100 than it is coming back to like 3000, right? I even said that when it was at I even said that when we were here. I was saying like it's closer to go to 3100 than it is like coming below. Like I said that something like that before. So you know, like the dynamic of the market in terms of like demand. Like there's more buyers. Like you're getting more buyers. Yeah. You know me. Sometimes, fuck, I withdrew my account. Well, I'm not over here on funded accounts like you guys. I'm using my real money, so fuck. Sometimes I withdraw and leave a little bit in there. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Wait till I'm putting like 20K in the accounts. Fucking running up. Still easy week. I'm chilling. Yeah, like it'll probably go up more. Yeah, take me on Discord if you caught it, yo. Let's see what the fuck is going on. If you're on this stream, I hope you caught that. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're here pretty much like every week streaming. I'll probably keep going up. So that's why I'm not looking for sells. I understand drops can happen, but I'm not like, okay, it drops. It's setting up for something else. Like, if the market drops, I just put some screenshots. I had to put small entries because fuck, like I literally, I showed you guys I withdrew. So I had to put what I could, but there's a lot of entries there. There's even at 43. At 43, if you look at the screenshot I put in Discord, there's a lot of entries at 43. It doesn't look like a lot, but I was clicking this shit. And you can't even see the point ones because they're literally at like 37. I have some point like bigger entries at 30. There's a point. Like you can't even see it because there's some 0.05s. If you zoom in, you can barely see it. Yeah, like sells can happen, drops can happen, but it's like, okay, how's price being delivered into that? Oh yeah, to the moon, baby. Take profit. Like I said, take profit could be tonight or tomorrow. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Nice. Yeah, I got baby entries today. Oh well, fuck it. It is what it is. But I have an account I barely trade. It's bigger, but I'll trade it in times when it's necessary. When I take an L or when I'm swinging. And so it's like my set and forget account. Yo, I'm still holding. Guys, that's like a $20 move. Come on. I don't know what more you guys want, but you could take profit. I even gave the analysis in Discord real quick. Like, come on. I catch pips, son. I don't know how long I've been saying buy, so yeah, that could continue. I feel like gold's closer to 3,100, 3,075 than it is like lower pricings. It could be on the way there. So much uncertainty, and we're living in unprecedented times. Living in unprecedented times right now in the world. Sore. Triceps are coming in though. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty. Yesterday, more tariffs news yesterday. So like, who knows? Like, that's what I mean. Like, who knows? There's so much uncertainty. So that's what I mean. Everyone like, that's why gold's going up the way it is. Like, what's the spot price of gold right now? Yeah, see, spot price breaching that all-time high. Probably is, yeah, we made a new all-time high on gold. I mean, it could try to break above this level. Continue. Could just try to continue. I think the market is proving itself to be bullish. We could have bought Bitcoin at 86,000. They bought the dip, see? New York dip. Recovery. Stocks are green. Let's go Bitcoin. I need Bitcoin to go up, because I want to go to Greece soon. In summer. That shit's expensive as fuck. It's gonna be like a $50,000 trip. In June to July, I'll be streaming, but there won't be a schedule. I'll be just streaming 2-3 times a week in June to July. I'm going on a big summer trip. I'm gonna be spending like $50,000 on this trip. So like, I'll be chill, enjoy my time, not worried or stressing about the markets. Summer, going on the Euro step, fam. 30 days in Europe, June through July this year. I'll be still streaming, trading, doing my thing, but take, you know, just a pre-warning, all right? I'll probably be on like kind of like 3 times a week, marking up stuff, looking for maybe swinging the market. Bitcoin is ready to take off soon, maybe for April, going into a new month. But yeah, gold, I wouldn't sell it. If you're thinking sells because you don't know why price is going up, or you're looking at the sells wrong, the sells that are happening lately. Like, you're looking at these drops, like, oh my gosh, it's dropping, bear market. No, we're like, buy the dip. I've been saying since January, buy the dip. We just bought the dip. Still holding. Still floating $400 profit. Shouldn't have closed those entries down at like 48. It is what it is. I somehow with 0.02s, little guys. Fuck. Looking 12 entries on 0.02s. So think about how many entries I had before. Damn it. Damn, man. Oh well. Sells are it's like, have you ever heard the saying, the phrase is catching a falling knife? So it's like, you know, catching the top, like you're trying to catch a falling knife. Like if you're trying, I don't know, like it's to me aggressive. I'm probably gonna wrap it up in like 10 minutes. Hopefully you guys did good today. Smash the like button. How many likes? Damn, we only got 50 likes. We have 1,000 views. Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Sad. Just got sad. Like 50 likes. Only 50 likes, damn. This is my Instagram. You guys should be following me. I think everybody here is following me. If you're not, go follow me. Tomorrow, New York sells. Maybe like end of the day. Maybe not early New York. Maybe. Guys, realistically, look how much it's moved in the last 12 hours. Realistically, it could go to, like, think about where it was yesterday morning. This time. Look at yesterday morning. By the dip. I should have been on yesterday morning. I slept in again. I'm just getting on this new routine, trying to go to bed earlier. Like, it's just a new routine I'm trying to do instead of stay up all night. It might take me, I'm getting there, I'm close. But even yesterday, by the dip, it accumulated. I got on, when I saw, like, when I was watching price, yesterday was by the dip, but look at, since yesterday around this time, where was price? 3,015. How much has price moved? So realistically, it could go 75, yeah, 75 or higher, even like 60s is realistic, yeah. 60s, yeah, well, you said 60, 65 is realistic more than, it could go higher, but yeah. Friday sells, maybe not in the beginning of New York session, maybe like after 10:30, kind of like what we experienced, like kind of like the time like where this started setting up after that time too. Can I check GBPUSD? I don't mess with currency pairs much. Oh man, I don't know when that was. I think it's gonna go up too. I don't know. The currency pairs, they just. I was looking at this the other day and I thought it was like bullish. It looks like it's bullish, like just bullish overall to me. What's Dog with Hat doing? We almost hit 60 cents. Oh. I'm not even looking at the trades yet. I'm recording stuff on it. I'm in Dog with Hat trades. Those of you guys that are in Inner Circle know what I'm focusing on. Sui's doing good. I've been talking about Sui in Inner Circle. Sui, $5-10. Should go back to $5. I'm gonna hold it till $10. Oh, we did it. Another day, another dollar. We're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna get off. I think we're good for the day, guys. Like, we'll be on later. I'll do news and updates later. Yeah, like, good day. Like, sometimes we wouldn't even help. Like, sometimes we would have closed, like, scalping. Like, it was a good day. Like, you could look for, like, probably continuations above this level. Or retracement back down, hold the zone again one more time. I'm gonna be on like later today. This afternoon, evening time. What time is it? What time is this guy gonna be here at? 8 p.m. She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Now I hit the FBO with the I'll be on tonight, like 10 o'clock tonight, like late tonight. Might jump on this afternoon, do like a news update, crypto update. I gotta see, I got some things to do today and I don't know the times yet. Wait. Let me see. A little busy. Little. I know I'm gonna be on tonight. I'll let you guys know on Discord the times. So I may be back on tonight. Later Tokyo session, like closer to pre-London. I'll let you know tonight. Yeah, currency pairs. I don't like currency pairs. They bore me. I never look at them. I don't even have USD Japan here. You could close a trade if you want to. I'll be back on tonight, or keep it break even if anything. UJ, man, like, see, like I haven't stayed on UJ. I haven't looked at UJ, and I don't look at these charts. So like last time I probably analyzed UJ was like way like somewhere over here. I don't look at these charts at all personally, so it's like for me it's keeping up with price. Like that's why I'm so good at gold, because I analyze gold every single day. UJ, I don't know, not my pair. Honestly, if you ask me like to look at a currency pair, I won't. 90% of the time I won't see anything. 90% of the time I'll be like, I don't see anything, because I don't know what the pair's been doing. Really, I don't study it time of the day, this and that. Maybe it breaks above here, retest. That's about it. Kind of boring, but simple. But I'm gonna wrap it up. That's it for the day, guys. Good day. We'll be back tonight. Like I said, if you want to close your trade, you could. I'm out though. Peace out, peace out, peace out. We'll be on tonight.
Pose. It's a photo shoot. Dope boy, I'm a Polaroid. Photos make me paranoid. Bitch, I've been up her camera phone. It's that shit I be trying to avoid. Bitch, I ain't trying to make no blog with. Ho, I ain't walking through the mall with. Not me. Tough guy all on the radio. I should take a picture. You got the laws with you. She been sending me pictures in the X-rated. Word on the street that her ex hated. Be doing lame shit and I'm irritated. I don't do no fuck shit on my haters, baby. She wanna eat the dick on camera. Pussy ball head like Amber Rose. Tight look right, that's a camera. Toe. Photo shoot. Pause. Photo shoot. Pause. Pause. Photo shoot. You are looking at a legend in the flesh. Fresh about the kitchen to the check. Blew a quarter key on the set. Hold up. Pose. BB's in the chain looking wet. Deposit ain't hit the count yet. Shit ain't verified like my check. Hold up. Pause. Fuck that bitch, try put the fee on it. Bet put the free on it. If it's about money, then we on it. Water on my neck, you could ski on it. You can't unthaw these diamonds, put the heat on it. I was laying in my bed while she dreamed on it. Man, I touched that thing back, put my knee on it. Man, my shoes was too fresh, put my feet on it. Went to the jeweler, top of the morning, 24 hours. Then I was snowed. You was not locked up, you was in hold. I know some niggas got life in they pose, all in they picture. She know I'm richer, yeah, to her nigga. Look at my wrist, hurt you feel sicker. I do not miss her, she not enough. I need a friend, I feel like Trisha. Total my car, I cannot fix it. She post for the pic, make the bitch lick it. I got a lamb, I got a fist. She ride on my dick like it's a ripstick. Smack on her bottom like that shit a missed it. I'm 30 M's in, still in the trenches. Went to the dentist, cause I'm a menace. Fuck the old cougar, just for her picture. Pause, 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 photo shoot. Pause, 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 pause. Hold up. Pause.
Let's maximize those dreams.
That's right. The next Lotto Max jackpot is an estimated $65 million plus an estimated 8 max millions.
A backyard